There are lots of different kinds of research. Research can be a single case study where you look very in-depth at a particular client and you look at what's going on in their life and what has been done as an intervention or interventions and see and track the progress that they make. That can be called research. There can be pre-experimental studies, there can be quasi-experimental studies, and then finally a true double-blind placebo experimental study, which is what drug companies do. We can't do that here. We can't randomly assign children that come to us into treatment and placebo or no treatment. You just can't do that ethically. So it's a challenge for us to figure out how can we measure scientifically if what we're doing is making a difference. One way we can do it is taking children, for example, that are on a waiting list to get into a therapy group and using them as a comparison group. Giving them the therapy group when there's room in the group, but giving both them and the kids in the therapy group measures. And by measures I mean tests. They might be tests of emotional regulation, they might be tests of depression, they might be tests about clinical pathology, problems they're having, friendships, whatever the team decides. So our research team pairs with the clinicians and the directors out in the programs to decide what should we measure. We also look through the literature. We always start with the literature and figure out what is known in the field and what questions do we have and how can we, one, help contribute to the field so others that read the literature can learn, and two, how can we improve our own services. So we use our research in tandem with our continuous quality improvement department. So what we like to do is whenever we get results from research, we work with the CQI folks to go back to the clinical programs and say, here's what we found. What do you think? So we go through a rigorous process of asking, did we administer the test the right way? Did everybody have the same amount of treatment? Did we pick the right thing to measure? It improves their treatment. Just the mere act of tracking it. You don't have to do anything else, but if you pay attention to things, it heightens everyone's awareness and things start getting better automatically.